props I made for the film. It's like a square wooden box with wheels on the bottom, and I made these little like windows. You can see through. Oops, and I put the model back, and then I would move this to give it the impression that the ship is docking, moving in and out, or I move the model back like so. So you can kind of get the feel that the ship is docking. So it's fun to do this kind of stuff. It just takes a lot of work, you know, to get it all set up. There's a lot of screws and a lot of foam core and tape. And here also is another prop. Which is for the space, actually space shuttle. And it's the same thing. We have a model in back of it, and then we move the model, or we move this thing to give it the impression that, you know, the shuttle is docking, so you get the feel of the movement. And then we shine a bright light on a black bed sheet to kind of give it the effect of like dead space or deep space. It's a lot of fun to do this kind of stuff, but it's work. You know, it's work to plan it. It's work to put it together, and then it's time to shoot. Shooting takes so much time if you want to do it right, because you basically experiment a lot with angles and lights and doing it again and again, and things fall apart, and then inadvertently things break. And so it's patience. You got to be patient. You got to be persistent, because that's kind of the way it works. It doesn't really work any other way. It is labor intensive, and then, you know, when it comes to editing, you might only use a few seconds here and there, but the main thing is to have a lot of footage so that you have a lot to work with. So you have the idea of the ship docking, the ship moving out, and it's a lot of fun. One of the things that happened in the process was I threw away the shuttle that I made years ago. I don't know what happened to it. It's in the garbage now, but I took a lot of pictures of it. Hold on just a second. And so what I did is I took a bunch of pictures and brought them into a Photoshop program, and then printed them out on a color photocopier. And then I took this black background, and I held it by the window, and I would, you know, kind of tape one of these things on, and I'd move it in and out to give it the impression of, you know, the ship going to and from the space station. So it has a pretty good effect, actually. It looks pretty good. And then I also took pictures of the space station and put them on here, and then I would, you know, kind of go in and out in the back through the window to give the impression that the shuttle was coming to the space station or going away from the space station. And it's amazing what you can do. Fortunately, I've taken a lot of photographs, and you know, I just tried this and I tried that. I did a lot of stuff. Hopefully, in the editing process, it'll look good. That's the main thing, is to have a lot of ideas shot. You know, a lot of ideas. It takes time. Like I said, you got to cut stuff out. You got to print them out. I did both color and black and white. This is a black and white of the space station from a different angle. And this is actually a color that I brought into a photo paint program and doctored it up a little bit so it's a little bit clearer. And it's amazing what you can do, you know, with a little bit of time and effort. Some of the ideas didn't work out all that well, but it's worth trying. If you're into this kind of stuff, you can really do a lot. But like I said, it is labor intensive. You have to pay attention to detail. But in the end, you know, hopefully it'll have a good effect on the film.